Heads out to the mound. I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a little bit. Let him know that he's got it under control.
Stepping up now, Sully Matias. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Sully Matias.
Here's a pop-up now. Amaya is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Into the box, Franchy Cordero. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Fox on third, Burt at second, Big Daddy at first, 1 gone. Weekly hit towards first. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Coming to the plate now, Jacob Amaya. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, Lance, Big Daddy. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Lipka is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Big Daddy, a couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Come on now, big fella.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 9 on the year, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Chad Allen, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 13-1 is the final lopsided score. Northwest Arkansas hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Daniel Lynch earns his first win of the season. Michael Grove struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Arnaldo Hernandez takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home.
Minor League Baseball now. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nabil Chrismat gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
So striding forward now, Lance Big Daddy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Big Daddy.
Now here it comes. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. He takes the turn and heads for second, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Into the box now, Sully Matias. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Sully Matias.
Stay high up there. Nobody better right now.
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring. You're scoring. You're scoring.
Nootbaar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lance Big Daddy. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, John Torres, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
John Torres.
Hit hard to short. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Coming to the plate now, Connor Capel, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Capel.
The 1-2. Rounded back up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Irving Lopez.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Irving Lopez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw. Now at the plate, Lars Nootbaar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nootbaar.
The 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. He's got it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Digging in to try it again. Lance, Big Daddy, he flew out in his last at-bat.
All right, one more time.
Daddy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Torres is there, 2 down. Now at the plate, Juan Yepes. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. We're in the 6th inning here, and a 3-1 right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up. Springfield's out in front, 3-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Connor Capel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Capel.
Here we go, boys.
Runners off for second. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Leading off the inning, Lance, Big Daddy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Come on, dig.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sully Matias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
No one better. Punch up right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Bats is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Has a look, now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Bats will range to his left and put it away, 2 down. Standing in, Nick Prado. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Clutch up. Drop them in for us. Hey, need you right here. Come on, kid. Let's go.
Big Daddy stands at second with 2 gone.
Pitch. Drive it right here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Touch up. Drive him in right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And Springfield leads this thing 4-1. Settling in now, Juan Yepes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score.
2 down now.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up. Springfield's out in front, 4-1.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Springfield took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Nabil Chrismat earns the win, his 2nd. Seth Elledge records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Springfield Cardinals, 4 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, it's the 2nd of this 3-game series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Springfield Cardinals. The Cardinals have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Evan Krasinski, a left-hander from Wisconsin, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Stepping up to the plate, Lance Big Daddy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Stay hot, baby.
From the belt, the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Dig hard, dig hard, dig hard.
The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Now batting, DJ Burt, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Into the box now, Gabriel Cancel. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Round it, pick up the
Throw
ball.
to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 1-0. Digging in now, Lance Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once in AB, maybe once.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. This one's down to third.
Come on, get out, get out, get out. Beat it out, beat it out.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lance Big Daddy. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Boy, you know what, Dero, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time, so can't get a big hit here, right here, and bust through in this one.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Line to the right side. That's
On
in
the
there.
back,
Base
on
hit.
the back, right here, on the back.
The relay.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Ready once again, Gabriel Cancel, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that misses. Ball four. A run will come in to score.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Williams. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip. All right, come on now. One time,
Needs a punch out here.
buddy.
Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out number one.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
Lucas Clark.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Lance Big Daddy.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Naturals crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Jake Newberry claims the win out of the pen. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Matthew Liberatore gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here.
Stepping in, Lance Big Daddy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Big Daddy.
From the belt, the pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, stay hot now.
The 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Lance Big Daddy, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. In there, strike one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Man, you smoked.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Travis Jones.
The first base.
Hey, need you right here.
Travis Jones.
Hey, get a good one.
Runners on the move for second. Now he'll step off. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job of just stepping off the mound and then dealing with the play from there. Sometimes you'll see a guy flinch and balk the runner to second on those types of plays.
Now to the plate, Lance Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
All right, one time, right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. He's right there.
Come on, come on, come on,
Throw
come
to
on,
first
come on,
in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. And Springfield leads this thing 3-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Lance Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, it's 0-1.
Get your pitch. No one better, buddy. Hey, drive him in.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Bats is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Springfield's out in front, 3-1.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Springfield used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Matthew Liberatore earns the win, his 2nd. Seth Elledge wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Tulsa Drillers. Tulsa hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Marcus Solbach will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner to center field. Lipka is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Rincon, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. On the ground to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. An inning in the books. No score on the show. So striding in, Diego Cartaya, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Cartaya.
The set and the 2-1. Hit on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no, there's one man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Naturals lead it 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Lucius Fox.
Lucius Fox.
Hey, nice and patient.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch. Right now.
And that misses, 2-1.
The count is 2-1.
Got him reaching there, strike 2. Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready for another chance? Lance Big Daddy, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Big Daddy, just 18 years old, he's had a great season to this point, and heading into today, he's received the most all-star votes among shortstops in the league.
Yeah, Matty, not.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Now batting.
In now, Sully Matias. In there, now the throw. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Striding in once again, Lance Big Daddy. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Drillers lead it 3-2. Now in the box, Matt Lipka. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Matt Lipka.
Here's the 2-1. And on the ground is short. Could be 2. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So stepping in, Justin Yurchak. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Yurchak.
And here we go. 1 down here, fellas.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that.
Striding in, Zach McKinstry. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Here's the 0-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And that's the first out. At the plate, Otis Hutton.
The first baseman, Otis Hutton.
Now rounded to short. This could be 2. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Lance Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll two.
Lined into left center. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Here we go now. One at a time.
Ready for another shot now. Sully Matias. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman. Now at the plate, Franchi Cordero. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Cordero.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hopped up.
On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. So digging in now, Justin Yurchak. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
Yurchak.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Rincon. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Rincon.
The 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. Tulsa scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Marcus Solbach earns the win, his second. Josh Spores takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Michael Grove will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't...
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now...
So coming to the plate, Stevie Berman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Stevie Berman.
The 0-1 offering. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We've played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Striding into the box, Lance, Big Daddy. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Carlos Rincon.
The left fielder, Carlos Rincon.
Breaking. Swung on and bounced to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time. One away. Digging in, Lance, Big Daddy, and I don't know about you guys.
Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that.
Just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score one, maybe two. The relay throw, and the run will score all the way from first. It's now 3-1. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in.
Very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready now, Justin Yurchak.
The third baseman, number 24, Justin Yurchak.
Slow roller out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 3-1. At the plate, Zach McKinstry. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. The 0-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing.
Digging in, Lance, Big Daddy. He drove in two with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple. But
oh, look at the sliding stop. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. In now, Jacob Amaya.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
Ball hit softly on the ground. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Daniel Lynch earns the win, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals, 6 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base. For the Drillers, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Leo Crawford, the Nicaraguan-born pitcher, gets the call to start in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
The designated hitter, Glenn Big Daddy.
Stay hot, baby.
The pitch. Line drive to center field.
Get over his head.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. The relay,
get dirty.
the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Stepping in, Lance Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And if you remember, it was kind of one of those cardinal sin type of mistakes. Whether it was him or the third base coach, you cannot make the first or third out at third, especially when you had a double in the bag.
But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Naturals lead it 2-0.
Hey, let it fly.
Digging
up there,
in,
huh?
Lance
Now batting.
Big Daddy. 1
The
for 2
designated
with a
hitter.
double on his line
Glenn
thus far.
Big Daddy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Lipka will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Lance Big Daddy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo shot to dead center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Arnaldo Hernandez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Junior Marte closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Springfield Cardinals and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jackson Kowar gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Standing in, Lance Big Daddy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box, Sully Matias, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Come on, big guy. Hey, now.
Big Daddy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. One inning in the books here, and Springfield leads this thing 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Juan Yepes, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Big Daddy will wait on it, and there's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Connor Capel.
Now batting, designated hitter, Connor Capel.
The 2-2. This is line to left, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Springfield's out in front, 1-0. Stepping into the box, Lance Big Daddy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Your pitch right here, kid. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Ready to take his hacks again. Lance Big Daddy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
So striding forward now, Suli Matias, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now batting, first baseman, Travis.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Yepes is there, 2 down. Stepping up now, Nick Dini. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Nick Dini.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now
see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The set and the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right.
You're going.
Time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another.
Relay.
Oh, and he botches it.
Relay, full.
Now both runners are across, and he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Now at the plate, Lance Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder, Big Daddy.
Right here, one time.
First offering on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
The count. Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bats is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Cardinals put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Jesus Cruz claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brian Dubzanski works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Springfield Cardinals and the Northwest. Chance Adams is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Big Daddy.
First pitch on its way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Ready to take his hacks again, Lance Big Daddy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
This is on the ground over to first.
Fielded
cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Franchi Cordero.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Here it is, the 3-0. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Jones. And they're runners at the corners now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Now at the plate, Freddie Fermin. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. The Naturals lead it 3-1. Digging in and looking for more, Lance Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Line drive to center field, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lance Big Daddy.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
First pitch on its way. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the 9th, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Gabe Spire gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Junior Marte earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals: 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For Springfield, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Springfield Cardinals and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Matt Harvey will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well.
Standing in, Lance Big Daddy. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 14 on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long.
Digging in to try it again, Lance Big Daddy. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive.
Now at the plate, Lance Big Daddy comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the belt, kicks and deals. Driven nicely into the gap.
Score. You got it. Round it, round it, round it, round it, round it.
And the runner will score from second. The relay throw. And he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just...
Lance Big Daddy will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
From the stretch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, like a can up there, huh?
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 4-2.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Harvey wins his 3rd of the season. Junior Marte hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Springfield Cardinals and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Daniel Lynch, a left-hander from Virginia, will be your starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The 1-2. Runners going. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.